What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Tay Mystical Mermaid. All right, you guys, so we have another pick a card reading that is called What Blockages Are in the Way and What Can You Do About Them? All right. So we want all blockages removed. We want obstacles removed, okay? We want open roads, all right? So this is going to be a helpful pick a card reading. Of course, a collective pick a card reading, so keep that in mind. But a helpful pick a card reading on how to move forward, okay? So take it how it resonates. If you want a personal reading, you can always hit me up at mysticalmermaidlight@gmail.com. I have my new listings up on YouTube, on Instagram. Go check them out. I have more options, more affordable options, okay? I do want to mention that you get $10 off of your first reading with me. If you are new, you also get $10 off if you refer a friend, okay, you guys? I'm sending you so much love. Go watch some of my other pick a card readings. I have a ton of them by now. But go back and watch the spicier ones, y'all, because let's just say some of them are being taken down, if you know what I mean, because back then, a certain platform didn't care too much about, freedom of the way cards looked and what we would say. So some of my card readings, pick a card readings that I totally forgot about are like, I'm getting notices that they're like being taken down. And it's sad. But when I look at the cards I was using, I was like, oh. So go check those readings out, you guys, okay? I'm sending you guys so much love. Quick disclaimer, I have two dogs. I have two huskies, my 6-year-old Harlow and my almost 3-month-old Nova. And Nova's pretty loud because she's a pup, a little pupperoni. She's a pup. And you might hear her and Harlow playing around, so I do apologize, okay? As well as you guys could hear some purring because for some reason, the cats have decided to make my yard and my home their hangout right now, which, should I be shocked? I have Bastet statues in my house. But anyways, that's what's going on right now. So I do apologize if you hear any noise, okay? So option 1, we have the Amethyst Aura like crystal. Option 2, we have this clear quartz aura point. And option 3, we have the mystery stone. I think it's chlor or something, but it's actually a light pink peach, and it sparkles and has this growth on it, which is so beautiful, okay? So option 1, 2, and 3, let's get started. Option 1, of course. I hope I remember the order I did that in. Okay, yeah, I think I will. Anyways, you have option Amethyst, okay? Let's get started. Okay, what blockages are in option 1's way? Let's get to it. Holy Spirit, he's using his divine channel for the most pure soul, Lord and light. Holy. I'm gonna give clear straight to the point accurate messages for option 1. What do they need to know? See how those two ones to come out together? We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, or the top. The Ace of Pentacles. Hold up. The Divine is trying to give you something. Do you see that? You see that key right there? See that Ace of Pentacles just floating, just levitating in this labyrinth that looks like an Ankh, honestly, in the background. I never noticed that. The universe is trying to give you new life, honey. Could be in the form of a pregnancy, but it could also just be a gift or project. So the universe is trying to gift you something. Now, this reading is titled, What Blockages Are in Your Way? Well, it looks like whatever blockage this is blocking fertility, which could be blocking, if you are trying to have a child, it could have to do with that. Or if you want to manifest like a partner so you can have a baby, or so that you can start your own family, that's what this is. And then if it's not that, it's a project. You know how people are like, this project is my baby. So that's what's on the other side of this blockage. Now, Page of Cups, King of Wands, 4 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. Some sort of financial worry. I'm getting this is lack mentality, because this is a side, this is the true side of it for me. This is a side where this person, look, they're in a nice building, right? They're still in their space, they're in their business, they're in their home, but this person's worried about being left out. This person is worried about being kicked out. This person is worried about not having enough. They're afraid of losing their space, their home, their business, their finances, their health. Because look, he looks a little down. He has his cane. This guy, he doesn't have a cane, okay? This person, like, this person is afraid of this. But mentally, because they're so in scarcity mindset, lack mindset, scarcity, then it's like they end up manifesting this. So the blockage here, some of you guys are afraid of losing. Some of you guys are afraid of not having enough or losing people. I know that happens a lot when you dealt with grief. Oh God, when you've dealt with grief, it's easy to be in that energy of I'm afraid of losing more. Okay. Hey. Some of you guys could have abandonment issues when it comes to love. So what's creating this blockage? You need to dive deep into your subconscious mind, because this has something to do with not having, the lack thereof having money, love, support. So this one I would say is deeply connected to the root chakra. Deeply connected to the root chakra. Yeah. I mean, it's that simple. What's crazy? Let me just say this. All these cards have opposite sides. You could have had all these cards with the back turned in the darkness, right? I'm going to show you something. See that? It could have been dark. You see how that could have been dark? But you got them all on the light side. So that tells me that your worry isn't warranted. Meaning that I feel that this is all in your mind. You're thinking the worst case scenario as a defense mechanism to protect you. It's like some of you guys might always be waiting for the other shoe to drop. When things are good, you might be waiting for things to go bad, which will manifest things actually going bad. I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to naturally play out. It just means that you're manifesting it because that's the one thing that you're worried about. So what's deep here is we have all these positive cards. We have creativity, we have fertility, we have union, we have initiations and blessings, and we have a build like this. To me, the Five of Pentacles, if I want to look at the Five of Pentacles in a positive manner, 5 represents change and transformation. So that means that if you're in this middle ground of you're trying to build your finances, or you finally got the idea, you finally coming out of like, you know, robbing Peter to pay Tom, or whatever the heck that saying is, or if you're coming out of hardship, the Five of Pentacles, like for me, when I use this deck and it's positive, I'm like, this is someone building. This is someone building. Yeah, it might be rocky at times. No, you may not have the best savings account. That's what I felt called to hear. You may not, let's see here. Did you hear that? I felt called to hear. You guys might feel called to hear. I felt called to hear. Interesting. I felt called to say that. So be mindful what you're saying to yourself, what you're speaking over yourself and your circumstances, what you're listening to, what you're hearing, because the divine could be talking to you. His ears are covered. I felt called to hear. That's really sticking out. He has a light here, which makes me think of the Hermit, right? The Hermit goes within for enlightenment. So that could also represent you needing to go within for enlightenment on how to grow. But this Five of Pentacles is a positive Five of Pentacles. It's like you transforming for the better. Now, this could go either way. You could build up to the Six of Pentacles, or you can go down to the Four of Pentacles. On that way down, that's when it turns into this. But that only happens because you're going to be manifesting. So don't go that route. You know what I mean? It's like, don't go that route. It's like you have all this goodness and it's like, but what if I lose it? What if this doesn't work? What if I'm abandoned? So you're playing the what ifs. So this is like someone jumping into the future, like being worried about the future instead of manifesting the future. So this is a lot of subconscious activity that could be related to your childhood or to your youth or to the past that needs to be let go of, okay? But you will have better. You will have more. In matters, it's crazy because they're saying you will have better, you will have more in matters of love and in matters of stability, your home, your space, because Four Wands represents 4 pillars to me, for like a structure, a foundation. The Five Pentacles represents a foundation. So I feel that for you guys, there's a need to go to the divine, call on your higher self and ask your higher self to help you reprogram your subconscious mind to release any lack mentality, poverty, programming, consciousness, any lack or abandonment issues you may have in matters of love or finances or stability, to remove it. Some of you guys, this could have to do with a father figure. This could have to do with just the lack of feeling protected and supported, okay? Because sometimes what I realize, just hear me out, what I've noticed, just because I've done readings and I've talked to people before, and even in my own life, I could say this, that sometimes when people don't feel protected by their parents, or if there wasn't a strong protective figure in their life, sometimes they struggle overall with feeling safe and protected. And that comes with money, that comes with relationships, and then that messes with their root chakra, and it also puts them into a very high active masculine energy where they don't know how to receive or be receptive to help or to that healthy form of love or protection when it comes. So you guys may be so used to having to bust your ASS or having to protect yourself from being left out or abandoned or not having enough, or maybe even losing, that you're going to have all this good coming, or you already do have good here, and you're not realizing that things are good right now. And if you keep your mindset positive, it will like that will make it grow, it'll flourish. But you guys are kind of looking towards the path of what if it all doesn't work out. And it, like I said, it's all a form of a defense mechanism. Like this is you protecting, your subconscious mind is protecting you, but you now need to settle your nervous system and have it protect you in another way. Like embracing the present moment, knowing that if you spend time in the present moment, spending time being positive, spending time speaking positive energy in life over your circumstances, and really spend time with those around you that you trust, that's going to breed more of that energy. Notice I said breed more of that energy, not breed. It's going to create, it's going to procreate. There's something with procreation here, as well as co-creating with the divine. So you guys are going to be going through an initiation, and it may have some moments of isolation, but that's not a bad thing, okay? In fact, I feel you guys is key. I keep hearing key. There is something about a key being given to you. The key here for you guys is to reprogram yourself mentally, okay? This is you guys sitting in meditation, you guys reading those books, the neuroscience, the quantum physics books, you sitting in meditation often and grounding your energy and focusing on your root chakra is going to take you far. You're going to get opportunities in offers. Back to what's on the other side of this, you're going to get opportunities and offers from the divine that you didn't even ask for. You didn't apply for that job and it was given to you. You didn't apply for that. You didn't sign up for whatever contract, but it was given to you. Like you didn't ask for a new car. It was given to you. Like there's different things that are going to come about, like opportunities. Hey, so-and-so, do you want to work with me on this project? Damn, like I didn't even ask for that. And now I'm about to get paid this amount of money, right? So shift your perspective, kid. That's what I just heard. You guys have an elder guide that's watching over you, trying to speak to you. And they're saying, shift your perspective, kid. You're not alone. Okay? So it's crazy. You guys got a little bit of the in-between. You guys got the past, present, and future. And that's not what this reading was about, really. It was about just what is this blockage that's in your way and how can we get over it? Well, you guys now know how to get over it. Let's talk about whatever else Spirit wants to say to you. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of fertility energy. I know this doesn't have anything to do with the reading, but I'm getting something about fertility. So that is very positive. I'm hearing something about herbs, fertility, like code activations in the sun, connecting with earth. That's all going to help you guys. Okay, so no blockages are in their way, and what can they do about this? Can we just get one card here? Because we kind of already have an idea what this blockage is. Mercury. Okay, the next one, House 5, passion, play, children. See, there's something with fertility and children. Maybe needing to play. Maybe needing to volunteer time. Help the youth in some sort of way. Volunteer at a children's hospital. I don't know. I just heard that could shift your perspective. You guys, I don't know if any of you have ever been to St. Jude. I've been to St. Jude's Hospital before. And those people, I don't trust organizations and charities that much, you guys, to be honest with you. But my cousin, my little cousin, when she was a kid, she had cancer, and they took great care of her. And my mom also had cancer. And I found out my mom was donating to St. Jude's for the longest. When she passed away, I found her records of her, like, she used to donate a lot of money to St. Jude's. And I also, I remember going there as a kid and seeing, you know, the different kids that were, you know, they had a battle with, you know, cancer, and how, you know, that even though it was a sad place, that hospital was so beautiful, and how they cared about children, and how they helped my cousin, Memphis, Tennessee, St. Jude's Hospital. So there's something about volunteering time, children's hospitals, and it just made me think of my nieces and nephews. They have sickle cell disease, and they go to a children's hospital. So there could be something about children's hospitals, like maybe donating time there, or maybe for someone out there, maybe you spent significant time in a children's hospital, or it's crazy. I'm being shown all the people who have, like, my dad was in a children's hospital when he was a kid. Like, there's something about a children's hospital, maybe donating resources, time, visiting a children's hospital. There's something about that, or helping with some sort of organization that supports children. That could be very significant for someone, okay? That might be like an energetic balance, or somehow a way you can give back. Yeah, there's something with kids here, you guys. There is something with children, creativity, helping out the youth. Yeah, creating. I just heard art therapy, music therapy, helping some sort of foundational organization that gives back to children. That is a message. But birds are communicators, messengers. And when I see Mercury, it's funny how we have this butterfly in the bird. Air element here, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But when I see this, I think of Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of messenger. Messenger? Did you hear that? Messenger. Maybe some of you guys are going to be tapping into your, like, being a messenger, a prophet. But anyways, I think of prophets. He's a messenger. Okay, he's going to deliver a message. He's going to deliver a news, and I'm hearing good news is coming. But you guys need to raise your frequency. Okay, stop thinking in lack mentality. Okay, and know that there's, you know, it's deep that we're talking about this, because it's like you may think that you're going through a lot, but there's always someone that's going through worse, right? So think, learn, and network. Remove any blockages in matters of communication. If anything, you could be told to branch out, especially if you've been struggling or having a hard time with a business, or this is not a sign to stop. This is a sign to expand. Maybe try another media platform. Try another way of going about things. Maybe rearranging your business in some sort of way, but not quitting. Okay, so communicating. Okay, networking, getting to know people. Going to different events. Maybe joining a club, helping an organization, okay? And then they want you to be confident. They want you to be playful. You have the Page of Cups here, okay? So this is highly connecting with the inner child, all right? Highly connecting with the inner child. In what ways was your inner child blocked? You know, were you taught to, you know, don't speak unless spoken to? Were you taught that children shouldn't speak? Because those are all, like, ways that people were taught that are toxic. In my opinion, have to do with slavery. But anyways, could block your throat chakra, right? So you guys are also being told to open up your throat chakra and communicate. If you have a song to sing, sing your song. If you have poetry to speak up. If you have something to say to someone or something, say it. But I feel like you guys are going to do great. I just heard Will. Great. I don't know. I just heard Tony Tiger. Something with the inner child being playful, but you're like puppies and cats. There's something about playfulness here, but you guys need to speak up. Share whatever it was that you wanted to share so badly when you were a kid. You know, sing, dance, speak up. Even if that means speaking some sort of truth to someone. You know, no matter how hard that might be, like, you guys are being called to use your throat chakra and your root chakra. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Option 1. If you would like a personal reading, hit me up at mysticalmermaidlight@gmail.com. I'm sending you guys so much love. And remember, you got this in the bag. Okay? You got this. Option 2. Oh, shucks. Option 2. I can't even remember what crystal you are. Please bear with me. Option 2, if I gave you the wrong crystal, you still chose option 2. Okay? So I do apologize, but I'm forgetting right now. So you guys have this quartz. Now, I need to take a sip of my coffee and drink and eat a little bit of cookies, okay? I know that sounds so weird, but you guys know I usually don't eat during my readings, but I have to munch on something. Or you're going to hear my stomach growl. Okay? I do apologize. Just so you know, I do not do this in personal readings. Okay? All right. Holy Spirit, please use me as a divine channel for the most pure, holy love and light only. What's blocking option 2 and why? Okay, hold on. Why are they showing me, oh my God, I forget her name. The actress who's in, Scary Movie. God, the comedian. Black comedian. She's in, Best Man. I met her in real life, and I don't know why I'm blanking on her name. She's so silly. She was in that viral video with her and Kevin Hart where her hair is undone during quarantine. She has the braids, and I'm seeing her in the movie theater where she's like, oh, that's some scary-ish. I don't know why I'm seeing her and I'm forgetting her name. How am I forgetting her name? She was in Malibu's Most Wanted. How am I blanking on her name? I don't know. God forgive me. But, okay, this is what I had heard. I don't know why I'm getting it like that. I don't know why. Hold on. I'm going to pull her up. I'm going to be so mad when I know her name. But I don't know why people want to say Tashina but that's not it. That's not Tashina. I don't know why I'm getting Tashina. I don't know. There's something about... I just heard someone with a round face. That is weird. What the heck is going on? Regina Hall. It's Regina Hall. Okay, so this is what I had heard. You want to know what's blocking you guys? I feel like someone is sending you guys evil energy. Yo, there's someone that's watching you that's sending you evil energy. Like mocking you. Dare I say the blockage is gossip and the blockage is evil eye. Some of you guys are needing to separate yourself from a certain group of people or be mindful of what all you're sharing. This could even be a family member, a friend. There's something about, I feel like this is a feminine energy, y'all. There's a feminine energy that is sending you guys negative energy. This person does not, I just heard does not like you. This is very interesting. Does not like you. Because it's weird. It's like this person, if you're in a relationship, this person's sending you evil eye. They're evil eyeing your relationship. If you are posting a line, this person's watching. This person is crazy because they're not telling me if this is new or old. But what you need to know is one of the blockages that like the main one that's coming out in this reading is the fact that someone does not like you and they're sending you evil energy. So you guys need to be up on your cleanses and protection work. I was not expecting to get something like this in this reading. I thought it was going to be aimed more towards like personal life matters. You know what I mean? But this feels personal. You guys need to be mindful about who's around you and what all you're sharing. And your spiritual hygiene. Don't let everyone up into your space. Don't let everyone up into your car. You guys need to be working with protection like crystals, symbols, talisman. You guys need to be saying what is it, Psalms 91? Y'all need to be doing your prayers, making sure your altar's lit. Psalms 23, protection, anointing yourself, because I don't know if someone, I wouldn't, okay, but this is just me because I do what I do for a living. I'm usually not that thrown by people sending stuff or people being haters. You know what I mean? Like that just comes with the territory. But for this person to be coming out this strong, I'll have to wonder if they're into something spiritually and they're doing stuff, or is it this person's just a ringleader and this is a group of people? Because if this person's just a hater and they just being a hater, they just a hater. But if this is a hater that's actively doing something to send you negative energy, you get what I'm saying? That's a different type of hater right there. That's it. That's an op. So the blockage here is you guys have an op. Not just a hater, but an op who I don't know if this person feels like you, for some of y'all, this person feels like you took their man, or that their man is interested in you, or like there's some sort of jealousy here. Or I'm here, you stole my thunder, my rain, I don't know, that's weird. Strange energy. Yo, the sad part is that for someone out there, this is a family member or an ex-friend. Okay. They want me to jump into the astrology. What's blocking my option twos? What's happening out here? Yeah, okay, hold up. Some of you guys, hear me out. There's a reader on here that you guys might feel called to watch. I do not know her, but I love her readings. I don't know her. I want to just say that I don't know her, but I love her readings. Like, she's dope. She recently popped up on my timeline. I thought she was good. Her name is, I think it's Sanctuality. And she might have a reading that you guys might connect with, or maybe you recently watched a reading of hers and that might give you more information. But I'm getting her her YouTube. It's crazy. It's like I just heard her voice. Very interesting. So you guys might get an extra message over there, or you already know, because you just got a reading. Like, it's like you may sense this. What's blocking option 2? It's a hater. Gemini. Ooh, Gemini, two-faced energy. That, it doesn't mean that's bad, but you know, they you know, it's two sides of that coin. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. See, and that's what makes me feel like it could be some sort of gossip or within a network of individuals. And then we have Yang, masculine energy here. It says proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. So people don't want to see you moving forward. People don't want to see you doing good. This has to do with individuals. It's humans, people. People that's getting in the way. Okay, what's going on? What's the blockage here? Here, you're getting in the way of what I'm feeling. Jill Scott. Look at that. Cancer energy is what I just heard. Pisces. Someone does not want to see you move forward. Forward motion. They don't want any forward motion in your life. This person does not want to see you move forward. Y'all, I'm getting so many different energies from this reading. This is crazy. For some of you guys, ooh, this one's so crazy. Maybe a lot of you guys chose this option. For some of you guys, this could be someone who's actually interested in you, and they don't want to see you move forward with anyone. It could be their ex or someone who's interested in them that's sending you energy. For example, if this was on the low, like if somebody's interested in you and they're with someone, they may not be aware that their person knows that they're interested in you. Maybe they saw your picture on their phone. Maybe they saw your account on their phone. I'm not saying that you're entertaining this. You could be, you may not. But if this person's looking into you and they have a partner already, their person may already be aware of this. And they may not even know that. They may or may not know this. But their person figured it out. You know, women's intuition is strong. I don't know. I want to say that. Maybe it's a man though too. But like, they know. So there's something about that that's coming through, but that's not for everybody. For the other few of you, this is a person who actually, it could be same sex and they're interested in you, but they don't know how to handle those feelings or those emotions. They may also feel like you wouldn't be interested in them. And so it's like weird. Like this crush has kind of became like a kind of like a jealousy. It's, I don't know what to think of this option, but maybe I feel like multiple of y'all chose this option. And I feel like this one has to do with humans, people. Option 1 was so different. Yep. For some of you guys, this is family. It's someone in the community. But what you need to know is that there is someone who does not want to see you move forward. There's someone who does not want to see you, move on up. I'm here moving on up. Good times. Like there's someone who does not want to see you take that leap of faith. And this was the card that we started with when I laid this deck down. Okay. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. This person does not want to see you grow. They don't want to see you mature. They don't want to see you level up. Okay. So this is someone who just does not want to see you they don't want to see you. What is the word? I don't know why I just heard profound, but that is not it. This person does not want to see you elevate. Let's just say that. They don't want to see upgrade you. Beyonce. This person does not want you to be upgraded. Now, what's interesting here is this person is sending you like, God, I want to say, like, this person's sending you evil energy when it comes to your money, when it comes to your foundation, your home, and when it comes to your car. So if you guys have been having issues with, or like any blockages in matters of your foundation, or with money, or like random things with your car, just know that this is someone who someone sends you negative energy because they think like you have it good and they don't want you to do good. This person could even wait to someone to do something. Like, this is what's crazy about this. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Like, they want your road to break. You see how this chariot is moving forward on this road, and the pieces are together here, but the pieces aren't together in the past. They don't know that. They don't realize that the ground underneath them has been breaking. Like, something's been, like, tracking them. It's making me think of Stranger Things, you know, when they don't realize that they're being trailed, you know, watched. And, yeah, so I feel like there's a lower energy, a person who does not want to see you move forward and move on. And for a rare few of you, this could be someone who really likes you, like has a crush on you, or wants to be with you. And that's why they don't want you to move forward, because they feel like you're going to end up with someone else. You're going to end up elevating and moving on to someone else. Like, they're going to become a thing of the past, a figment of the past. Which is her figment of your imagination. Like, it's something old. Like, oh, was that even a thing? You know? It's like I'm getting, like, when, like, in a movie where you're, you know, like, it's an older group of women and they're talking about, you remember in high school when you had called yourself liking so-and-so? And they're like, who? And they're like, so-and-so, how could you forget you loved him? And you're like, oh, my God. How could I forget? Like, you just, it's like you remember, oh my God, how did I forget? Yeah, like, I had the biggest crush. This person feels like they're going to become like that thought. Like, oh, how did I forgot about that person? They don't want to become that, okay? So, y'all, this one is wild. This is like 3 different readings in one. And then for the other few of you, this is just a jealous person who's now become a op because they're actively sending you negative energy, okay? That blockage is the fact that you need to better your protection. Okay? You got to better your protection. Anoint the back of your neck. If you feel covered. Did you hear that? If you feel covered. If you feel called to cover your head, your crown chakra, your neck chakra, throat chakra, do that. But what you need to know is that I'm hearing your health is going to be improving, communication. He has the caduceus here, which is Mercury, Gemini. That's what I connected to. I think of communication is going to get better. If you've been noticing like there's been an issue with communication too, that's all because of this. I just heard tell them it's multiple people. You guys must be doing something good, because for y'all to be having, it's outside energies that are wanting you guys to like drop the ball. See, he's juggling, right? And they want him to drop the ball. When you think about it, when you're watching someone juggle, you're kind of intrigued that they keep catching the ball, right? It's like, whoa, they keep catching these balls. They're just juggling and juggling. They got a good rhythm, a good balance. And you're waiting. Sometimes you're waiting to see if they're going to drop the ball. And here, it feels like people are like, oh, you're juggling a lot. When are you going to drop the ball? When are things going to fall for you? That's what I just heard. So the blockage is other people looking into your ish. You guys need to keep things secret. Okay. You guys, they're telling you what to do about it now. Keep things on the low. Be mindful who you share things with, even family, even close friends. Try to be so secretive that no one knows anything. Okay? Not until it's done, completed, finished, and out there in the world. Don't share ish with nobody. Unless it has to do with your safety, you know, and telling, you know, people where you are so you can be safe. But yeah, this is like, I'm working on this, I'm going back to school. Don't share it with nobody. If you share with someone that you're going back to school and those plans don't work out, wink, wink. Pay attention. If you're sharing things about your home or about your finances or your relationship or your children and things start acting weird or funky, wink, wink. You guys need to do your cleanses. Do your spiritual cleanses, okay? Do your stuff, your camphor, your blue anil, your water, like your smudging, your spiritual cleanses, your vinegar and salt, your everything. You guys need to do your spiritual cleanses, spiritual baths, protection work, clean your car, clean your house, your kids. your Olympias. Like, do what you have to do to cleanse. And then I need you guys to protect. Do your prayer work, light your candles, whatever you do for protection. I'm seeing the 4, railroad nails. But I'm seeing those for some reason. If you feel called to nail those in 4 corners of your space and do what you need to do. But the thing is, or keep something in your car. But the truth is here that a lot of your blockages have been because of outside people and you not being as strong with your spiritual cleanses and protection. And that's on that. I'm going to share something with you guys. I have a family member. I was about to tell y'all who it was. Lord have mercy. Gotta be careful. See, they're trying to block you from moving forward. I just want to say this because yang energy is active, right? They're trying to block you from moving forward. They're also trying to block you from having a partner or from you and your partner doing well together, okay? So, what is this? This wants to be seen. Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. See? I'm telling you, this is the type of individuals you want to stay away from. They want to block your resources, your money. Oh God, I'm getting so many things. For some reason, you're showing me like with glamour magic, right? Like you realize all of a sudden your face starts breaking out. You're like, why is my face breaking out? I'm eating the same drinks, same food, I'm taking care of my skin, but face starts breaking out and you realize, hold on. And it's like someone was sending you something. But it's also making me think of 50 Cent. They and P. Diddy, they say, and I think he posted this. 50 Cent did, so it must be true. Who knows? That his real beef comes from P. Diddy trying to block his career when he first started. So there were some people in the industry on the East Coast that didn't like 50 Cent, and they were trying to block him from being in the business, which is why 50 had to go to the West Side. Ever think about why 50, who's from the East Side, went to the West Side with Dre and Eminem? To make it. Well, he was blackballed. He was basically blocked on the East Side, and Diddy was one of those main people in the industry, gatekeepers, that blocked him. So this could be people trying to block you, gatekeep. You know what I mean? So there's karma to this. Trust and believe karma will come and your ancestors will handle this, but you need to ask your ancestors to assist you. Ask your angels and ancestor spirit guides. Archangel Michael is going to be your bestie. To protect you, to cut cords with negativity, to block any negative energy, to cleanse your space, cleanse you, cleanse your energy, to protect you. Ask your ancestors to handle, you know what I mean, to handle situations. But you guys need to be very clear about who you guys allow in, who you guys let know things, what all you share online and with the public. Y'all need to move stealth mode low because there's some blessings that are on the other side of this, but right now, it just feels like it's a little like, it's just people are too aware of you. I don't know how to say that. People are too aware of you. But anyways, they want to share. And now this is tricky because if you are in a position where you are like on a platform, say social media content creation, or you have to speak, or if you're just someone who's often seen or heard, if you have a job or with your coworkers, then you need to once again be up on your spiritual cleanses and protection. I'm not saying to dim your voice. I'm not saying to don't be seen and be heard. I'm saying that you don't want to share anything with people. Be mysterious. What is the word? Why am I hearing evasive? Not invasive, elusive? What word am I looking for here? It's kind of ghostly. I don't know why I'm getting that. But it's like you're here and then you're not here. Be mysterious. Okay? I'm hearing, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. What show is that? They're at like the cemetery, and they're like, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be them. Okay. Be on the low. Stealth mode. Ninja. It's giving ninja. It's giving Carmen Sandiego. It's giving Iron Fist. Okay. But anyways, I had this family member that I didn't realize because I thought we were very close. But I didn't realize that whenever I would share, hear me out, certain things with this family member who seemed very secure within themselves, that things would not work out for me. I just realized that. I was like, hold on, but the only person I'm sharing this with is, and it dawned on me. But what made me have this realization is my therapist pointed out. My therapist was like, do you notice that person's negative? And I was like, and it clicked to me, oh my God, they are negative. And you've been sharing things with them. Now, they don't give me the impression that they would do anything like spiritually about that. But then it clicked to me that sometimes comparison and people just really thinking about your situation, knowing what's going on in your life with their own negative energy isn't always helpful. So sometimes it's not even that someone's jealous, or, well, maybe some people are jealous, right? They do the comparison, right? It could be an age thing, especially if it's a family member. But sometimes we don't realize that people are just so low in their life or so miserable or unhappy in their life that they focus on the bad for you as well. Okay? And you could be in happy spirits and just share like, yeah, I'm going through this struggle, but I'm positive about it. And that person may be thinking about your situation at night, sending in negative energy unknowingly or knowingly. You get what I'm saying? So y'all supposed to keep stuff on the low. All right? So I'm more curious on what's on the opposite side of this, because you guys have, see, a challenging situation, a mountain to climb. And I feel like that they're trying to bring mountains and obstacles into this situation. And if you have any, that's what this is. So what's on the opposite side of this lump? Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. I'm hearing more help, more guidance. I feel like the universe is going to show you, is going to align you with individuals who are going to help you, who are going to assist you, and who are going to help move any burden, especially you guys that feel like you've been carrying a lot or just handling a lot. I get the sense that the universe is going to bless you with individuals that are going to help you. Okay, people who are going to be genuine. So more genuine people is what I'm hearing. And blockage is being removed. Mountains, I'm hearing like moving mountains, or it's the climb, Miley Cyrus. Like things are going to be moved out of your way. And you're going to know for sure that it's the universe doing this, that is God's source. Because it's like people are going to line up to help you. And they're going to be strangers. I'm hearing, be careful how you treat people. Never know it's an angel in disguise, blue. Yep. So on the other side, there's charity and trust. So I'm hearing people are going to help you. And then we have gentle love, pale pink. So you're going to be receiving compassion, mercy, grace, help. Like almost like you're magnetic. Like people just go out of their way to help you. Like you might be going to, say, a coffee shop, right? And all of a sudden, like you're getting ready to pay, and then you find out that your drink was already paid for. I just saw a video of this on TikTok. A girl was like, she knew she wasn't supposed to be spending money. She felt like she shouldn't because money was tight. But she really wanted to go to this place. I don't know if she wanted like a coffee or if she wanted something to eat. I don't know what it was. But she was thinking about how she shouldn't have spent this money. And then she found out that her meal or her drink was paid for. Just like that. And it has to do with the positive mindset, because I think she had told the universe, like, universe, show me how things work out for me. The universe, show me how good it gets. Show me how, easy things can be. She says, put some sort of affirmation out there like that morning, and that's what happened. Even though she felt like she shouldn't have been, spending, someone took care of it for her. So in a way, I feel like, I'm not saying life is easy. I'm not saying that it's going to be like, ooh, smooth, easy flowing. It could be, it's whatever you put out there. But what I am getting is that no matter what little block or obstacle or rock, pebble, they're showing me like when you're on the freeway or highway and you get a little pebble that hits your window. No matter what, you're still going to be moved forward. No one's going to get in your way. I'm getting that you'll be blessed. For example, y'all are the example, pal. Alchemy, transformation. Y'all can't make this up. This is like transmuting like other energy into like positivity, taking hateration. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this. Okay, so Mary J. Blige. Okay, so anyways, now you guys transmuting that ish to work in your favor. I'm hearing people go out of their way to help me. Everyone loves me. Everything works out for me. Even my own, I'm hearing he prepared the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Even they go before me and help me. Even they make room for me. Even they service me and take care of me. Like, y'all, there's so much you can say and put out into the universe. Okay? There's so much that you can say. Your words are spells. Your energy spell. I'm getting casting spells by Ferg and Mary J. Blige, featuring Mary J. Blige, A$AP Ferg. So once again, This is you guys focusing on the good. Knowing that, yes, people are out here doing this issue, but you guys are leveling up. You guys are, I'm here leveling up. Vic Mensa, ooh, you guys are really leveling up, like for real. The energy, the words, the thoughts. That you're not even focused on the hateration. You're doing your cleanses and your protection work, and you're focused on what you are manifesting. You're staying stealth mode, like a ninja. I'm seeing Bruce Lee now. Like, you guys are just focused, moving like water, and water flows around the rock, right? So anyways, you guys are transmuting. But it reminds me of this time I had a flat tire. It was so bad, y'all. The tire bust, okay? I was leaving from work at night. I had the night shift, okay? And I had made it right, like, only like so many, I think like not even a block. I was so close to the freeway. I was about to get on the ramp for the freeway before this happened. All of a sudden, I couldn't get in control of my car. It was one of the scariest experiences at night. Couldn't get in control of my car. Then I remember trying to hurry up and pull over. And I hurried up and called my coworker. And I was like, wait, something's going on with my car, and it's dark. And I saw this weird car that was lurking, and I didn't feel safe to get out of my car to see what was going on. And my coworker was on the other side. She was about to hit up the freeway herself. She turned back around, came to me. And I got out the car when she got there, and we looked. She's like, yo, your tire is shredded. You guys, my tire had messed with my, was it my brakes? Like, it wrapped around. It was a really bad situation. And it could have been very dangerous. I didn't have the money to pay for it. Guess what? Somebody ended up paying for my tire. AAA took my car home, and my coworker took me home. And by the time I went to figure out what was going on, with the tire, I was like, I can't afford it. But the guy who I spoke to, he was like, I'm going to take care of it for you. Just like that. This man, I had no idea. I did not know who this man was. He heard my voice over the phone. He said, Taylor, I will pay for it. African man. I will never forget that. I thought he was crazy. He paid for my tire. He said, you were so sweet. I just liked your energy. He wasn't trying to flirt with me. He wasn't trying to hit on me. He just said, I'm going to pay for your tire. He paid for my tire. I did not have to pay for a tire. So that's what I mean by like people being of service, right? To you, the universe will use people. And shout out to my coworker, who's a good friend of mine. There was one point where her car wasn't working. It's like we both had these moments with each other, and I stayed with her, and I took her home, and we had each other like that. And it just showed me, like, in your darkest, wow, I'm getting emotional. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. In your darkest times, you guys will have people who come out of nowhere to take care of you and to protect you. And shout out to my friend Naya. She's amazing. So charity and trust, and then we have indulgence. Okay, so you guys, I'm hearing fruits of your labor being taken care of. You are going to be protected. You're going to be watched over. People are going to be going out their way to help you because the other energies they doing what they doing, but honey, you have some good energy working out. Chocolate is sweetness, right? When you think of chocolate, you do think of indulgence. So you're going to have something to indulge in, okay? This could be like a treat. This could be like someone paying for something for you, or you getting, you being able to travel somewhere. There's something about you getting a gift because of this. And also you learning how to transmute this BS, right? Because people are in their ego energy, shadow work. You've done the shadow work. You're going to be transmuting that ish into alchemy, okay? So I see you leveling up. No more feeling blue. No more feeling sad. I see just goodness coming, sweetness out of nowhere. Okay, so you just need to trust that is possible and it will happen. And these people will be revealed. And if you say a prayer asking God, source, whomever it is you believe in, your angels, your ancestors, Archangel Michael, to reveal who these individuals are and to cut them out of your life and to remove them from your life, they will be removed. Don't be shocked when people start acting funny, or if the energy feels weird, or if you can't get a hold or get in contact with people. Let it be. I just heard speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. I forgot who sings that song. But that's what I have for you guys. Option 2. I'm seeing so much love. Just know you got this. Option 3. Now, option 3, I couldn't remember which crystal came after which crystal. I got forgetful, so I do apologize. But if you chose the third stone, no matter which one it was, if you chose 3, you chose 3. Okay? So that's where we are, you guys. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee and drink a little take a sip of my coffee and drink. I keep saying that. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee and eat a little bit of a cookie because, yeah. You know, when you do readings back to back, you get hungry. And I don't do this in personal readings because I usually feel like this is so unprofessional. But your girl, these are free. And I'm hungry. Okay. I just heard gather the crumbs. I don't know what that's about. Okay. It's ASMR could be significant. I don't know. Some of you guys, I don't know if you've been feeling called to do ASMR on TikTok or something like that. Or maybe you recently listened to one. I don't know what that's about, but what blockage is in option 3's way, Holy Spirit? I just heard procrastination. What? Idolation? What is that? Idolation? Procrastination. Spinning too. Okay. You guys. They're saying this is like, you know how we all do this. I know how we often spend time like scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, especially TikTok. I mean, Facebook and Instagram are dead at this point. They just might as well bring back MySpace. But there's something with social media here. So social media could actually be a block for you guys. But what I'm getting here is like it's too much time looking or putting your energy towards things that aren't they don't hold the utmost importance to you. You don't realize that your energy is being drained in ways that is being drained. Okay, I'm hearing resourcing, preserving. You don't realize that your energy, especially if you guys are like, oh, how did it get to this time? Or I'm tired. You don't realize that the blockage is you putting your energy, time, and resources into things that aren't actually feeding you or serving you. So this is the scrolling like, oh my God, I was scrolling on TikTok for an hour. Didn't realize it. And you know that you have 24 hours. You have the same 24 hours as Kobe Bryant. Same 24 hours as Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Chris Brown. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Serena Williams. Albert Einstein. Same 24 hours as Nikola Tesla. Same 24 hours as anybody who's pushing the limit, right? I just heard think like an athlete. Very interesting. Think like an athlete. Most specifically, Kobe. He took full advantage of all 24 hours. For some reason, I'm telling you guys, go look up an interview of Kobe Bryant talking about how he sets his day up. This is like back when he was training. I don't know if he still did it when he retired. A part of me feels like he probably did. He's a Virgo. It's giving Virgo. Structure, discipline, organization. I'm here with a little Leo energy. It's also made me think of Nipsey Hussle. So, you guys, this is the energy of maybe you are at a job that isn't giving to you equally. You could be being paid minimum wage, but a lot of your energy is going to this place. Maybe the place is stressful. Maybe it's not organized. Maybe the schedule is hectic. Maybe the boss is chaotic. And you don't realize, like, man, all this energy and time, gas money, I'm giving my freedom, like my freedom of my schedule and time to these individuals, and they're only paying me this amount of money, and they don't care when I get sick. They don't care of when I need to call out. I know of so many situations like this, you guys, and I feel called to share them with you. Like, you could give so much of your time to people, especially corporate America, and it won't mean anything. Like, for example, my father had a coworker that worked with him for decades at this job. Decades. This man poured so much of his life into this job. missed, like, you know, birthdays, missed things to go to work and be a great, you know, employee. Did they ever give him a raise? No. Certifications for doing good? Yes. What happened to this man? His wife was coming to pick him up, like she always does from work. And I guess he dropped dead. He passed, he died coming out of work. That's it. What happened? Oh, so-and-so passed away. Next week, he was replaced. And that company went on like nothing happened. But the people who worked with him for decades, they were hurt by it, right? But did it matter to the company? No. He has to be replaced. How about his family? His family's thinking he spent so many decades here and this was the end. He died either in that building or coming out of the building. And I say that to say that life is short and we need to be mindful where we're putting our energy. And a lot of times people don't realize that their energy is being harvested from their jobs. You know, we talk about people harvesting or siphoning your energy. Well, your job can do that too. Your coworkers, your boss, the corporate, that energy can siphon your own energy. Especially when you know you're not supposed to be there. When you know you have a bigger purpose, but maybe you're there out of safety. You know, this is comfortable or this is a safer option. You have to align with your purpose. Okay, so that's one thing I really strongly feel called to share with you guys. That these corporations do not care about you and they will replace you. Okay, so live your life and do what it is you want to do. Now, the other few of you, this is social media. It's like, I spend too much time on social media. You need to spend more time creating than watching. More time creating than observing, right? So go in there, put your content up there. Get out of there. You know what I mean? See one post, set a timer. Boop, I'm out of there. You know, like you cannot stay like giving your energy. This could be a phone call. For some of you guys, this is that one person, that family member who calls and all they do is vent about what's going on in their life, but you know, that's all they talk about is them. You know, it could be that one person that you speak to where they'll call and be like, how are you? And then they wait for you to ask them about themselves and they go into this whole like 3 hours about themselves. But when it's about you, they're not as interested. So be mindful because your energy could be siphoned and harvested from places, things, and individuals. And it's all because you're not being mindful. Okay, so the universe is asking you to set a schedule for yourself, to set y'all are being called to be strict with your time and your energy. If they're not given to you equally, no. If it's not paying you well, no. If it's not bringing you joy, no. If it's not helping you evolve, no. If this job that you're at is not going to help you in 4 years in any way, no. Just heard hell to the no, no. Okay, what's the blockage for option 3? Mutable. It says surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. Yep, it's time to welcome change. So y'all weren't allowing yourselves to flow. I just mentioned to option 2, Bruce Lee, and his talking about water. Be like water, right? Water flows around rocks. Water it's formless. It is, right? It just becomes. But it also makes me think of the flow state. You guys aren't in your flow state. When you're in a natural flow state, you're creative. You know, you're spiritually aligned. You're called. You're flowing with the energy. You're flowing with life. You're in the present moment, and that energy usually helps you to create. We have yin. Look at that. It says intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So the blockages are, and look, we have a lot of feminine energy here. A lot of feminine energy. So the blockage could have to do with your feminine energy, which is also the left side of the body, okay? Which is also connected to silver and the moon, all right? I just felt called to say that. So this could also be a subconscious one. One of the other options talked about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind as well. The conscious mind is masculine, subconscious mind is feminine. But in what ways are you not allowing yourself to receive? In what ways are you not allowing yourself to feel? In what ways do you need to tap in more spiritually? It feels like a lot of your energy is going outward and not inward. And the inward work is what's going to change the narrative. The inward work, you putting your energy inward, you guys are outsourcing. That's what I'm hearing, outsourcing. The thing is, you need to put your energy inward. And the more you put your energy inward and you better yourself, you're going to see things naturally flow. You're going to be in that flow state. Things are going to align for you. You're going to be more receptive. You guys are being called to slow down. Take a step back. Go within. Flow like water. Connect with the water element, okay? I'm hearing that some of you guys really need rest. I'm hearing, it's just like I said, your energy is going out. It's like going here, going there, okay? And look, as I said that, TikTok notification. So I strongly feel, ironically, it's a TikTok notification, the Pleiadian priestess. I don't know if she sent me something or if like TikTok, will let you know when somebody's posted. So go check out the Pleiadian priestess. Maybe you'll find a reading on her channel that might connect with you, that might have an extra message for you. Interesting timing. But really, guys, it's time to pour your energy back into yourself, okay? A call for rest, a call for going inward. That inward energy is going to create change. Okay, I'm also hearing being mindful of what you eat. Nova's doing something so silly right now, you guys. So I'm getting rest, going within. So you guys are going to be called to watch a comedy or something. You guys need to like loosen up. I'm hearing some of you guys need to get a massage. Thank you, universe. It's pressure points. Pressure points. Some of you guys may feel called to go to an acupuncturist. For some of you guys, the actual blockage could also be within your body. Like you guys are being called to do yoga, yin yoga. I actually teach yin yoga. And there's a lot of pressure points in the body. So you could be called to learn about Ayurvedic healing or traditional Chinese medicine. And I see more of a slower approach to life. I see a very feminine approach to life. And we talk about this a lot, that the feminine energy it's not the same as the masculine energy, right? So women, our bodies work very different from men, okay? And we live in a patriarchal, what is the word? I'm blanking. We live in a world that's dominated by the patriarch, right? Because they're jealous of the matriarch and they don't, okay, all right? They don't know how to be balanced. They don't know how to respect the matriarch. And this patriarch-driven world, the masculine-driven world tells you, go, 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 do this, handle this, go, 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 go. A woman's body does not run like that. A woman's body goes through different cycles and stages, right? And we need more rest than men. We should be eating warmer foods than men, right? Like this whole, and trust me, I was on this wave of cold plunges and contrast therapy and cryotherapy and all of that. Trust me, I was that girl. I was that girl who would do hot yoga, cryotherapy, cold showers, and I was on my Wim Hof breathing. I was doing all my ish. And I was just active, running, go, 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 go. And maybe it works for a certain season. Maybe it's helpful for a little bit, right? But when you learn more about a woman's body and the different changes that we go through, even monthly, weekly, even with our hormones, you start to realize that can be a bit harsh on a woman's anatomy and a woman's body. We do better with more warmer environments, right? Especially on our cycle. That's a time to call for rest. Not active hot yoga, like, or HIIT, or, I was trying to think of the other one. I'm forgetting, or like, running a whole marathon. No, it's more so you're being called to rest. Maybe a slow stretch, maybe yin yoga, maybe sleeping, maybe a slow walk, or, sitting down in nature. But the truth is, this world is driven by activity in people being on hamster wheels, right? And that's not the way, that is not the way this is supposed to be done. That's not the way this world was supposed to flow. And that's why so much is out of order and imbalanced, okay? So you guys are being called to connect with Gaia, Earth, you know, the initial way of being, especially for feminine energy. Even if you are a man or you go by masculine energy, we all have feminine, masculine energies within us. But even if you're a man watching this, this is a message for you guys to even slow down, okay? To incorporate rest. Maybe even to be mindful of the feminine energies in your life, the women in your life. But this has to do with you needing to rest, to be slower in movement, to make your life whimsy. As I just heard, romanticize your life. Make your life feel good. No matter what's going on in your world, no matter what's going outside in the world itself, slow down. Wake up 10 minutes earlier, drink some tea, drink some hot lemon water. You know, get the body, cleansing and purifying early in the morning, Get some fresh air. Go see the sun. Sit down and breathe for a second. Have a day where you reprioritize your life and you look at, okay, is this place serving me? Am I 4 years from now, if I'm at this job, am I going to say that this is a good thing, that it helped me? Is it helping you in any way? Is it helping to build you financially? Is it bringing you joy? Are these individuals the type of individuals you want to spend your time with? These are the questions, okay? How are you using your time throughout the day? Is it mostly online, on social media? Where? Is it mostly at a job that you don't like? Where? Is it listening to people vent who don't care much about you? What is it? Is it drinking? Is it partying? You have to really do an inventory check of what's going on in your life and let go of what's blocking you and to bring in more of what's going to bring you joy. Okay, so there's a need for balance, a need for slowing down, a need for rest, a need for nourishment. So they got straight to the point with you guys, and I love that. Cinnamon could be significant for you guys. Cinnamon represents prosperity. I believe it's a spice, I believe. Yeah. So there's something about cinnamon. Lana Del Rey. In my tea. Something. Okay. What's blocking option 3? You guys need to laugh. You guys could have whatever you want I'm here on the other side of this. It's crazy how we start off with this discipline of Kobe Bryant, who's obviously masculine energy, rest in peace, Kobe, and his work ethic, right? But what they're saying to you guys is that, what blockage is in the way for option 3? You guys, I'm getting high alert, sensory. I had to block, block. Did you hear that? Maybe you guys might have to block someone. That's a separate message, or block something out. But I had to stop the reading because my dogs got super alert and active. And first Nova heard something that Harlow didn't hear. And they're still smelling something outside the backyard. They're inside, but I'm even eerie to let them outside because I'm like, what do you guys hear? What are you sensing? And they're still sensing that. And I heard get back to the reading. So be mindful. Just be mindful. I feel like that is significant for you guys' reading. But anyways, I went into mentioning Kobe Bryant, who's very masculine in energy, right? In this set schedule. I'm feeling like you guys need to do the same sort of layout that he does of his schedule. See where you can incorporate more rest, more play, and then more activity. Whether that's, okay, this is the time frame that I'm working. This is the time frame where I'm going to do something for myself. I'm pouring back into my passion. They're saying you guys need to have better time management. That's the word. Thank you. Time management is the term I'm looking for. Okay. So that's really I'm hearing the gravy to your reading. It's time management. Okay. There could be healing here. They're showing me the girl from Mean Girls where she's like, it's a cat. I knew it. They're hearing cats. I just mentioned another option. For some reason, cats have been like surrounding my property, my neighbor's property too, but my property for some reason. But I have a lot of Bastet, like statues in my home, so I shouldn't be shocked. Anyways, but Bastet, protection. Anyways, there could be something with protection here as well. You guys need to just overall protect your energy, because your energy is going out in different places. But kind of like how this angel has protection here, the lion and the eagle. Okay. This card, Temperance, is about patience, moderation. I want to say healing and balance and slowing down. And I feel like this is a time of healing, but I feel like this is more so of a time of bringing your life into order. Your time, your energy into order. Letting go what doesn't serve you. Creating, creating that flow that you need. What's blocking option 3? Always being on the go. Always letting your mind ramble aimlessly. Anxiety, worry, burnout for someone out there is what I just heard. Yep. Ooh, honey, if you don't slow down, the universe is going to force you. Y'all know I'm big on that. I've had the universe do this to me several times, honey. This one's been the biggest one they've done. But if you don't slow down, the universe will make you. You have 3 major arcanas out here. 3 major cards out here. Shooting Star, Hangman. They'll slow you down for you to get a shift of perspective. A shift of view. For some reason, I feel like this should have been here. When the time is right, you will be called to take that leap of faith. But only when the time is right. Because if you try to do it now, you'll be stopped. If you try to take a leap of faith and just jump onto the next project or things without praying on it, resting, meditating, and getting your life in balance and order, the universe will stop you for some reason. But if you take this time to rest, review, get your life in order, your schedule in order and in balance, you're going to get that nudge to move forward. You will be more in alignment out of this energy. If you slow down, focus on healing and balance and reprioritizing, your life, restructuring, focusing on time management, weeding out what needs to be weeded out, people, places, things, and setting like a daily ritual or daily schedule for yourself. And staying consistent, sticking to the course. This is going to give you some sort of epiphany. The universe is going to tell you when to take a leap of faith. It's going to align you with some sort of wish. But if you do this, if you jump too quickly, on to next, right? You don't allow yourself to properly heal and reevaluate things, the universe will put you in a timeout. Just as soon as you jump, you'll be in a hangman position. This is about balance. This is about keeping things in order in your life. We have Ma'at here. All about balance and fairness, honey. There's something going on within your Akashic records as well. And then we have the 4 of Wands here, so the initiation. This is a spiritual initiation. That's why they need you to rest. Look at that rose growing from the concrete. It makes me think of like Tupac's poem, right? A need for rest is going to take you far. A need for going within is going to take you far. If you do this, it will take you far. You guys know. Those of you who chose option 3 and this is resonating with you, you know you need to rest. You know that you've been on the go. You know you've been overworking. You know that you give and you're not being given back to equally. That is the biggest message. That is the block. So you guys are overgivers. You take care of others. They don't take care of you. Some of you guys are the overachievers, the overworkers, the yes men, the people who are quick to motivate and help others. Yeah, I got you. But who does that for you? Who comes to you when you're ill, when you're under weather? Who comes to you when you're having a hard time with your partner? Like, I don't know why I feel called to say that. Or who comes to you when you need help? Who's there for you the way you're there for them? It's weird. I feel that the universe is about to restructure some ish for you if you allow it. Restructure. Literally, the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician. Listen, fate is on your side. Karma's on your side. You're being born again. If you guys allow yourself to just slow down, halt. Slow down and halt, okay? If you allow this to play out, to get a different perspective, if you reevaluate everything and you look at the pros and cons and you do your little list and you see what's working for you and what's not working for you, if you take action in that kind of way and you allow your body and your mind to rest and you go within, oh honey, the universe will conspire even more so to align things in your favor. Why? Because you're telling the universe, I want to be better. I'm not just going with the crazy matrix flow of being on a hamster wheel and just trying to get by. I'm hearing Just to Get By Talib Kweli. Listen to that song, Just to Get By. I'm not just trying to get by and survive. I'm not just trying to survive. I'm trying to align with my purpose. The more you tell the universe, I'm aligning with my higher self and I'm aligning with my purpose, the universe says, great, we love to hear it. We were waiting for you to get there. So now let's restructure some things for you. This place isn't working. You letting these people into your energy field isn't working. This partner ain't working out. By the way, this person, you need to spend more time with them because they actually give to you, or hey, your schedule, you can use more rest. Hey, the phone, it's causing you to lose track of time. It's draining you. Why? Because you have random things popping up on your feed that's not so positive. Okay? So you have to remember you are like a computer. We're always collecting data and energy, even when you don't want to. So if you're constantly hearing people vent about their life, or if you're on social media and people are talking mess, or if it's gossip or drama on TV or the news, or you go to work and it's drama and you're not receiving, you're going to be depleted at some point. The universe is trying to prevent you from being depleted. It's trying to align you to your purpose. Please allow yourself to be in this flow state. Flow state is important for you guys. Flow state, creation, create. Don't take in so much. Put out. Put out, but don't take in. And only put out if it's going to help you to evolve and grow. Okay? So I'm hearing I'm not settling. I'm hearing I'm not lowering my prices. I'm hearing I'm not going to settle in this relationship. I'm hearing I'm not going to stay on the phone while this person vents about their life. I'm telling people I don't have the emotional mental capacity today. I'm looking for better solutions for me. That's what I just heard. Wow. I love this for you guys. This is very much like, no, I deserve better. You guys are the no, I deserve better. For some, I got a Tame Impala song in, I can't remember which option, but I'm hearing Yes, I'm Changing. But there's another song, Eventually. There we go, Eventually. Yeah, go listen to Tame Impala. It's like Eventually. Like I'm hearing I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you guys ready to be better? Are you guys ready for more? Because the universe is preparing you for more. The universe is preparing you. It's like it's waiting to see, okay, are they truly ready for more? Can they handle this more we're going to give them? Universe is about to take you to another level. This flow state is going to be so significant for you guys. Water element is going to help you to recharge. Float therapy helps me significantly. My therapist calls me 11 sometimes. Like, connects me to 11 somewhat. Does that make sense? Like, because you got to recharge in water. Salt and water sometimes does the body good. Some of you guys need to make sure you're hydrated. Yeah, electrolytes. LMNT is a good one. Let's see what's going on. What's on the other side of this? Hold on. Before I get it, I want to know. What's on the other side of this, universe, for them? I just feel caught. What's on the other side? Wish fulfillment. It's alignment. More rest. Ooh, contemplation, meditation. Okay. You're going to feel more rested. What's on the other side of this? Oh my God. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. But you guys are going to feel more grounded and stable financially. I'm hearing more at home in your body. Connected to earth. Yeah. Ooh. That Seven of Swords wants to be seen with the Five of Pentacles. You guys are going to be letting go of people. Saving your money. Yep. Being resilient. Getting a wish fulfillment. So you guys are going to be, okay. What's on the other side of this? And be honest with you guys. You guys are pulling back your energy from people and places. Y'all might just quit a job, or you guys might just let go of a friend. Yes, you guys like deciding I'm walking away from something, abandoning something to have what you really want. 9 of Cups. Possibly even revisiting things that you love to do as a child. Maybe even, I'm hearing someone could be going back to school. There's a creative project. You could be connecting with creative individuals, traveling, new beginnings, passion, creativity, a strong connection with the divine. I'm hearing an offer, maybe even a raise or promotion somewhere. You guys could like get a higher offer. For example, if you leave one job, you could get an opportunity to work somewhere else and you get paid more out of nowhere. Yeah, things that you manifested will come in and you're going to get some sort of spiritual knowledge. You could also be connecting with a higher level counterpart. These two are, I could very well see as strong leveled higher counterparts, like a high priest and a high priestess. It takes you to your new level. It's a level up. New beginnings, new energy, stronger manifestations. I'm hearing your bounce back will be quicker, like your manifestations will be quicker. Yep, victory. I can't make that up. So yeah, you guys are gonna abandon, isolate, release things that no longer serve you to have a wish fulfillment. This is so powerful that you have this here, the sitting pretty card for me, because you had the Fool, and that Fool card had that shooting star on it. So yeah, if y'all align, if y'all take a step back to align and get the frequencies right, something's gonna play out in your favor. And that's what the universe has been telling you. Okay, Neptune, it says voice of your muse. So yes, connected to Pisces energy, dreamy. Like, what do you want? Manifest it, envision it, see it. I'm telling you, creativity is going to be key here. Water element is key here. Dreams could be key here. Disease, see stress and negativity. So they want you to let go of things that aren't serving you because it's going to breed disease. Okay, stress, other people's energy and burdens, that just is it's a breeding ground for stress, anxiety, and depression, and all that. So you guys are going to be working on your health. That's what they're telling you to do. Work on your health, mind, body, and spirit. And we have clary sage, which I see as like cleansing and protection. So clary sage, clarity is what I'm hearing. But we have euphoria and insight. Literally euphoria and insight. You guys are going to be feeling good. Total opposite from disease. You guys are going to get insight on what you need to be doing and where you should be going. And probably even download stronger spiritual abilities, especially with all that water yin energy. And at the bottom, we have light apricot. It says release your fears. So you're going to be letting go of fears. You're going to be releasing negativity and stress because you're going to be in your own energy. You're not going to be allowing people to steal from your energy. This is like, you're going to be protected. I'm seeing a protective orb and like bubble energy shield around you. You're not letting energy vampires in. You're not letting anything drain you. You guys are so mindful, and because of this, it's going to give you like a state of euphoria because you're going to be in your own energy. You're going to be your own muse. You're going to be having insight. You guys may even be, I'm hearing gifted with like, I'm hearing spiritual sight. Oh, I'm seeing like auras. So you guys might see people's auras or like orbs. There's something about you guys getting a different vision, like a different view. Okay, which could also be your third eye chakra. I have to say that this could also be your third eye chakra. Which could also be why they wanted you in that hangman position of seeing things from a different perspective. It's all for a reason. If you allow the universe if you flow with the tides, if you flow with the waves, instead of fighting or going against the tides, you'll be shocked where it takes you. So that's the message, you guys. If you want a personal reading, hit me up at mysticalmermaidlight@gmail.com. But y'all got some good stuff coming, okay? Go with the flow.